Hey, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm late. I'm very late. I am super late. I was eating my brekkie. It took a long time to make breakfast. Surprisingly, it was a pretty long breakfast. A lot of breakfast. I ate some breakfast. I had to make. I made myself some chicken. Some chimkin. Delicious chimkin. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. I don't know how to pronounce your name still. Muos is here. Muos is here. Something. Morskin is here. Anyway, I am so late. I am so sorry. And so late. I am very happy though, because today we have only good vibes. No more badness, no more sadness. Everything has been solved. All my problems, well, not all of my problems. Hopefully, you know what would really fix my life? You know, I think if I got $1 million, I think that would fix me. If I got $1 billion right now, I think that would fix all my problems. But anyway, that's not important. Everything that is conflicting in my life right now has been solved for the most part. How many femboys did you need to catch to fix this? How many femboys? It wouldn't take too many. I think like with one. It's Muo's original is here. Oh! No, wait, I don't see it. I don't know. Muos. Okay, so it's I'm just gonna call you Muos, by the way. If you're gonna be here every stream, I'll remember it. Probably. Anyway, my eyes can get really small. Anyway. Hey, what's going on? I have been in troubles for since last 2 weeks. I think I've told you like, oh, things have been going pretty badly in my life, but right now it seems it's all turning around. Everything is happy. Everything is happy. Go lucky. Thank you, Princess Cocoa, for coming to stream. By the way, I don't know if I said it. I think I said hello, Princess Cocoa. But anyway, the point is, I have solved most of my problems. All my problems are solved right now. All I need right now is just to make a lot more money. Money. Yes. All of our problems can be solved with more money. Stars. Hello, Roxas. Okay, so since it's another Femboy Friday, we're just gonna do the Zatsudan standard. We don't have the art stream supplies set up yet for this computer. We're slowly Please play Cry of Fear. We'll get there. Don't worry. I don't know. Will I get there? Maybe if I play I'll probably play Half-Life first, and then I'll probably play Cry of Fear. But I have to remember, it's gonna be a long time. I have a backlog. I have such a big backlog. Such a big backlog of games. Apparently, I have like over 200 games. 200 games that I haven't played. Over 200 games? What kind of a gamer are you? Don't need this. What kind of a gamer are you? You expect you have over 200 games? Over 200 games in your library. How many games do you need? My Steam library is insanely big. It's not that big, actually. I think my Epic Games library is actually a lot better. A lot bigger than that. My PlayStation library is pretty large. Xbox library, I just like turned it into my Steam library because it's the same games. Almost all my Xbox games. Also, sadly, Xbox is dying. According to this, it feels like Xbox is dying. So right now we're in the update phase where I'm just dropping some updates. Gonna be dropping updates on the channel. Right now, channel is going well. I think we're monetized. Let me just check. I forgot to do one thing. Hold on. Let me check here. actually do need to check one thing. I just remembered. Hold on. Blah, blah, blah. Hold on, one thing. Wait. Nope, still not there. Something's not right. So I haven't gotten anything from YouTube for some reason. My monetization from YouTube hasn't gone through yet, which is not a good sign. But anyway, for the most part, I think everything's going pretty well. Oh, hi, Tommy. FBI is here. Oh no, not the FBI. No. They've come to take me to the IRS. I haven't been paying taxes. I haven't been making money either, but like, same thing. Anyway, I need to remember not to say anyway. Oh, you know what? What's another update I want to think? I've been on Amazon. Do you guys think I should get a burner? A burner so like I can like cook in my room? Anybody think of that? What do you guys think? Do you guys think I should get a burner for my room and then it's like we cook on the table right here? Right now. We start cooking stream. And like we just like plop the burner on the table and we start cooking right here, right now. Is that a good idea? FBI. Oh no. All the guys in my room just start leaving. Wait a minute. No, wait. You see that smell that's on my face? Brother folded under zero pressure. There's more things to consider about the burner? You know, I don't do a lot of like live action hand cam streams, mostly because like my table's kind of dirty. Also, it gets covered in hair. There's so many hairs all over my desk. It's covered in dust too. So much dust in here. I gotta vacuum again in here. It's been a while since I vacuumed. Anyway, for breakfast, the reason I took so long to get to stream is mostly because I made teriyaki chicken with rice. Very basic. If I'm actually safe with it. Alright, Mom. I won't burn down your house. My landlord's not gonna like this. Anyway, the landlord. This landlord and I are on good terms. Are in good terms for the most part. We seem to be very, very communicative. And, she seems a lot nicer than my last landlord. Also, I think there was just like a language barrier in that my last landlord didn't speak English too well. No offense to my last landlord. It's just like, I just feel like also very old values. Like a boomer. Okay, boomer. When you're the FBI, you don't pay taxes. That's not true. That's only works for politicians. I don't think the FBI themselves pays taxes anyway. Unlucky last time. I don't know. I'm still thinking of like having to move. I might have to move anyway. Like I'm considering of moving anyway. Mostly because like this place is still very expensive to live in for what it is, and I went here out of necessity, mostly because like I was kicked out of the last place. And so I moved here. So like my I just think the rent's too high. Also, all my stuff is rusting. Oh yeah, rust. I have it written here. Rust. So much rust. There's so much rust. My knife, my little cookery. Oh, Oh, my little cookie knife. Oh, I think I dropped like a couple of drops of water on it, and it rusted. Oh, and it rusted so deep. Oh no, man, this is terrible. This is a tragedy. This is a tragedy. Just become an FBI field agent? Oh, no, I don't want to get shot by other police officers. I don't know. I don't know if that's a good idea. I think I could qualify for an FBI agent. I don't know. I think I could qualify for CIA actually, but I don't know if I want to go back into Black Ops. YouTube ate your last message? Avoid buying from Amazon. Why would I not buy it from from Amazon? The Femboy Pussy Inspector. Ah, yes, the FBI. I already work for the FBI. The Femboy Pussy Inspector. I am one of their greatest agents. They never saw me coming. They never knew I was in there. They never saw me coming. They never see you coming. Do. I am losing my mind. I should probably move my bowl of food so that it's not underneath my feet, unless I want to taste my toes later. Nah. Nah, I'm not gonna move it. I'm dying. But speaking of dying, also, I have an extreme lack of sleep. I've had way too little sleep over the last couple of days. I've been bidding on Gunpla on a third party website to like get Gunpla from Japan imported to the US, and for the most part it's pretty good. I think like the prices I got them for is way less than what the prices are in the US. So I got some pretty good deals. And I think you guys are gonna like these Gunpla. At least the streams that I'm gonna make with them. I think I don't know how long it takes to build a single Gunpla. Like, I think it's gonna take a really long time, actually. Okay, we're still in the updates for the channel. And this is slowly turning into story time. So, I have a couple of stories about, like, the auctions I've been at. So, the last auction I was at, I think there was a Zaku one. I talked about this the other day. The Zaku's auction, it was like $10 for a Zaku? Less than $10 for a Zaku? And I was like, dang, if I could have gotten that. That would have been really good. That's, like, below selling price. That's below the selling price of, like, what the original selling price is. Which is, like, $12 for a single Zaku 2. And then, actually, I messed up, and my sale didn't go through. So, like, my bid didn't go through. It was terrible. It was a tragedy. So sad. I was so sad because I didn't get my Zaku 2. My little Zaku 2 that I wanted so much. But you know what I did get? I did get, I think like a day later, I was fighting for an Ifrit Schneid. No, Ifrit Jaeger is what it's called. The Ifrit Jaeger. And I did actually get it. I did get the Ifrit Jaeger. I got it for a decent price. It was a limited edition one. And, I don't know about it was a decent price. I think it's a limited, it no longer prints, so I think the price is going up. Chat sleeping. And so that was a bunch of baloney. But you know what I am happy about? I was fighting for a Castria Gunpla. That was like 1 cent for a good day or two. Like 2 days, it was like only 50 cents. And I was like, oh my gosh, we're gonna get this for 50 cents? That's insane! If we get this freaking this Gunpla for 50 cents, this high grade very large Gunpla, I was gonna go wow for 50 cents only. Like anything, any toy, any of those bigger toys for 50 cents is like an insane pull. Like in box new, insane pull for 50 cents. Dang! But no, so like a day or two, I think like today, I was fighting, people just bid it like 250, and then it went, and just keep going up, and just keep going up, and it just ruined it. You ruined it. You ruined it. You ruined it. Yeah, and then and I still got it because it was still for a really good price. I got it for like a third of the price, which is way worse. A third of the price. Weird jewel gift stuff? Wait, what does that mean? Okay, so jewel gift. What does that mean? What? Hold on, let me go to YouTube. Okay, let me check. Check. 3 ads! 3 ads! What? A little present thing? You guys get presents? You guys get presents. Why don't I get presents? Why don't I get the presents? Why? What the fuck is going on here? Why? No ad blocker moment. You guys didn't hear that, did you? You guys didn't hear that, right? Hopefully you didn't hear that. I didn't dox myself. Don't dox me. You do? I do get gifts? I don't know why I keep going. Can I spy on people? I could spy on people. I used to be a pretty good ninja. Back in the day, I was a pretty good ninja. And I was a great ninja. Hello, Kibby. Welcome back, Kibby. Yes. So, yeah. I'm hoping they send a big box. Hopefully when I get this shipped over from Japan, from Nihongo. When they ship this over from Nihongo desu, I hope they... What was that? I said I was a pretty good ninja. I was a pretty good ninja back in the day. So I think I'd be a pretty good spy. Yeah. But yeah. The big box of uranium or antimatter. I'll take the uranium, please. No, wait, no. Give me the antimatter. I think that's more expensive. Give me the antimatter. But yes, I've been waking up like really early in the morning. These last two actually. Oh, I got in a fight for like a Gundam. No, a Rick Dom or like a prototype Gundam prototype. It was the prototype Rick Dom from Origins, Gundam Origins, and I was fighting this guy for it. And then I thought about it for a second, and I was like, I don't really need these. You sleep? Imagine sleeping. Imagine sleeping in this economy. Who can afford to sleep in this economy? We can barely ever sleep. Too late. I know. It's been getting pretty bad recently. But you know, at least I have everything. A couple days ago, I got the good news that things are a lot better right now. Things are getting a lot better. Things are actually turning around right now for me. I have nothing to worry about. I've secured myself my future. Everything is going stable. Somewhat stable. Anyway, stable enough for me to live. To have a living. To not be afraid. Quote unquote afraid. It's more so like just anxiety. It's mostly anxiety. Anxiety. I don't think I have. Last time, was I talking about the guy just disappearing? Which guy? And I'm 17. Oh, no. Thanks, thank you. Which guy was disappearing? Which guy disappearing? Is a guy disappearing? Also, I think my other housemates are just invincible. Oh, invincible! Invisible! Oh yeah, we talked about invisible. 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 I think... Therefore I am. Femboys? My eyes get so big. The thrag punch was crazy. I said this right. There was like 1 second. There was 1 second that I thought was very good. Like the animation in the Invincible show is actually kind of mid. I'm seeing it now. It's pretty funny. I was watching the entire episode. I think we're done with like story time. Nothing really happened this week. Actually, hold on. Did anything else happen this week? Say it. Say it. I think the FBI are doing their best. And I think they deserve a cookie. 1 cookie. That's it. Only 1. What kind of cookie? Snickerdoodle. You get Snickerdoodle. That's it. Nakamura was such a little hero too. Oh yeah! Nakamura-kun. Wednesday. Wednesday has really good lineup. Really good lineup on Wednesday. If you can watch TV on Wednesday. When I say TV, I mean like if you get online and like get like you have your subscriptions. If you have your like 15 subscriptions. I can't keep screaming. I gotta stop putting Vaseline on my lips. Vaseline is destroying my throat. The Hexa Snickerdoodle. It's a cookie. It's a type of cookie. It's what is it? I think it's like sugar. I think it's mostly sugar. Yeah, I think it's a butter sugar kind of cookie. But a lot more sugar. And also like cinnamon in there. Snickerdoodle. Snickerdoodle. There's like I feel like it sounds like a dog's name, but those are called actually those are called doodles. No, not doodles. What are those dogs called? Isn't the FBI awesome? Isn't it? Isn't it? You don't have my internet history. I don't even have my internet history. You think I use the internet? I don't use the internet. I use Linux. Yeah, actually, yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say, I use nondescript VPN, and it's like, unless I get sponsored. How about FBI? Can you leak that to those sponsors? Can you leak my sponsorability to the sponsors? Maybe then you'll be useful for something. Womp womp. The World Wide Web. Big difference. I use Linux. Goons on Linux. Not really. I don't actually use. I don't really use Linux. We have your incognito tabs. You don't have nothing. You don't have nothing on me, FBI. You can't get me. You can't get. I don't care who the IRS sends. I'm not paying taxes. The taxes are paying me. Actually, they are. I don't make enough money to be paying taxes. The taxes. I do actually gain more money from taxes than I actually lose. Haha. Yeah. Tax deductions. Running a business is great. Yeah. Anyway, so we do actually have these 16. Cause you're LARPing as them. I'm LARPing as the IRS. The IRS will never know. They'll never know I was the IRS the entire time. Did I tell her? I said everything that I was gonna talk about. Let me scrunch up this piece of paper. Yeah. Anyway, I don't know how I'm gonna set up that. I really don't know how I'm gonna have to set up the Gunpla streams if I do one. I think I'll put like the camera above me or slightly behind me. I hope they send the big box. I really do hope they send the big box because say it. Say you lived I lived the FBI? I lived the FBI? Oh yeah, I can say that. Yeah. That wasn't directed to Get the toaster, boys. We're taking your toaster as we speak. No! That's my mother's toaster. You sick monster. You monsters. I don't even own a toaster. That's not even my toaster. You think I can afford a toaster? What? You think in this economy I can afford a toaster? Seriously, I can't afford a toaster. This economy? In this economy, you think I can afford the appliances? Appliances that do nothing? I have a stove top. I use the stove to make toast. It's not even my stove. I rent that stove. Speaking of trills, the Russian bird anime that comes out yesterday, also really funny. I enjoyed that. I think we're just okay. So we finished story time updates. I don't really have that many stories since like last week. I didn't really do much for the last week since Friday. I don't really do too much. I'm like a very basic kind of guy. I live in my room. I make videos. I talk to people through the phone, and that's it. I think I got called 2 times. And also, good thing, I did get paid by my housemate. My housemate did pay me the $100 back. The hundy, I did get the hundy back. Temporary boxes. No! In temp boxes. No! You can't even afford protective equipment. Well, good for you, because I can't afford bullets either, so we're all in dire straits here. Everybody's in trouble. Fortunately, knives don't cost ammunition. It's faster to switch to your knife than to reload. Moose. Thank you, Moose. You see, you're really getting your bang out of your buck with those free emotes. Anyway, I'm just gonna talk about like reacting to stuff. So like let me start off. I already talked about Maul. Maul was pretty good. 2 episodes of Maul. Really good anime. So a really good show. Really good animation. The animation of the Clone Wars is just getting better and better every time. Star Wars Clone Wars style. Anyway, on the other hand, Invincible's animation kind of weak. It's not that good. Invincible, though, did have some really good scenes. It felt like it was animated by, like, the French people. You know, the French animation studios that they get to, like, do those really cool scenes. Oh, man. There's, like, 1 second where the punch in Invincible happens where that one scene... if you watch Invincible, I'll give you another week. I'll give you 1 week to, like, watch it. But, like, that is... You'll know what it is. It's like one really cool scene. And that's it. Like, there was a couple of scenes where there was like a couple of more punches where they could have done a lot more. More dramatic, more effect, more focus. But it's like, if you had to like change shots and do things, they'd have to like draw more scenes, and that'd be terrible. Who leaked the FBI search history? Let me read this. Hold on. It's time for some Femboy reacts to your search history ASMR. I see. Thigh highs. Amazon. What are you trying to say? What are you trying to get more thigh highs for your Linux? For your web protection division? Homie. Let's see here. ReZero Garfield versus the blue guy. ReZero. Oh yeah, there's a new season of ReZero. Also, I watched the first episode of My Life as a Reincarnated as a Slime. Every time I listen to the English dub voice actor, what is my poor eyes? Yeah, I'm probably just tired. Guys, don't check out your Chuchi. Hold on, wait, hold on. Let me read a few more of these. Dummy Mommy ASMR. Oh, really? Really? Dummy Mommy ASMR? Really? Out of all the... Let me see what else is here. You got Femboy ASMR. That's fine. That's fine. Everything's getting rusted in this damn room. Why is everything getting rusted? Why is everything getting so rusty? Hey, I heard you're... Hey, I heard you're doing pretty well. Oh, I'm sorry. Whoa. Did you like... Oh. Really? Oh. Hold on, let me read this. More ASMR? How much ASMR do you watch per day? Is this really what you're listening to while you're writing reports? All you do is write reports all day. Really? Not bad. There's a severe lack of femboy ASMR in here. I could really correct that for you if you want. Ah! You know, it's kind of funny. It's pretty funny that we talk like this. Don't link our search history. My eyes get really smart. I don't know if I get my really. Really, it's kind of small. Hold on, can you guys hear this? That's my duck. I have a little tiny duck there I put on my... I put a little duck. I like to put a little duck. I forgot to take out the trash today. Did you guys know that I forgot to... By the way, do you guys like this mic? Do you guys like this mic more for ASMR? You guys like this mic more for ASMR? I feel like my other... this isn't the ASMR mic. I have two mics. I have the other mic, which is for ASMR. And this mic that is also for... This one is mostly for voice acting. Hey, can you hear my thigh? Here, let me slap my thigh. Hey, do you hear that? Looks like your ride's here. Please just play the game, forget the FBI. What do you mean forget the FBI? They won't let me forget about them. I don't know why I keep going. You probably like this one a bit more. This is like the voice acting one, so like if you hear like some ASMR stuff, you hear the sound is my skin scratching my skin. I don't know if you can hear me scratching my skin. That's pretty good. Blah 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 blah. Can you hear this Coke? I really gotta get a new mic stand. I feel like I gotta get a new mic stand. Like this mic. There we go. I think that's still. There we go. There we go. I think that's better. I'd be one of those standing cats. I feel like I'd be a pretty good standing cat. Yeah. But yeah, I watched a lot of anime. Today I watched the Snowball Earth. Snowball Earth is pretty good so far. I like Snowball Earth. Snowball Earth is going pretty well. Yeah. I think it's pretty good. I think they could do... I don't know, I hope it's a mecha anime, so I haven't seen a lot of mecha anime recently, so it's good to see a different mecha anime. Snowball Earth? Balls? You said balls? Cry of Fear. Play Cry of Fear. Oh yeah, it is free to play, so I could just play it right now. I won't. At least not today. I could watch a YouTube video. First current one did just drop a bit ago. Is being a catcher stim? My stim? No, it's more so just like my caricature of myself. And I feel like being a cat's probably the most natural state of myself. I have no idea what a stim is. I like what is it, like the vocal stems? Those memes of vocal stems. Sorry, like my lip started to water because of the Coke. I've been drinking too much Coke. Too much Coke. Sorry. Also, like if you hear the mic, grab that thing. Grab it. So there we go. There we go. Snowball Earth, like the mic stand just like booms this desk. Hopefully my mic stand doesn't blow up. Magenta's gone. Magenta? What happened to your magenta? My magenta! Ooh, you can highlight messages. Hold on, let me see. What was I gonna do? Oh, yeah. Anyway, where was I? Oh, yes. Okay, so I watched Snowball Earth. I watched Rimuru. Rimuru is the reincarnated as a slime anime. I watched the what is the other? I think there's like 2 Gyaru anime. There's the Otaku one, and there's like another one. I forgot if there is. I watched the Nakamura-kun. Oh yeah, Nakamura-kun. So cute. Let's bang out. I throw away my life. You throw away yours. Wait. When you say bang out, I was like, wait a minute. That's kind of sus, bro. We wanna. Whoa, what are we doing? What are we doing? Say that again. No, but it's like, oh, that's what you mean. That's what you meant. I see. Okay. The dopamine's hitting. What dopamine? The dope. That's dope, bro. But yeah, I think we did pretty well. Nakamura-kun's doing pretty well. I like it a lot. If you watch Witch Hat Atelier, I think that's gonna be a top tier anime. I don't like Frieren that much. I just don't care for looking at Frieren. I just don't care looking at her. I just don't like her. It's just something about her. Maybe it's because of hag. Maybe I just don't like hag elves. I prefer my elves to be more bratty. But then again, Frieren is also pretty bratty. What do I know? I don't know. I just don't want to watch Frieren. But that's gonna be the main thing for anime. I forget Nakamura-kun. I just like Nakamura-kun. It's like BL. That's hard BL, by the way. That's like, this is like hard BL. They haven't banged yet, but like he is straight up just gay. The main character is straight up gay. So this is yaoi. This is straight up yaoi. This isn't BL. They'll be friends soon. I thought they were already friends. I thought that like Nakamura-kun doesn't consider himself friends with him, but like that's just like the self-deprecating humor of like the poor little guy, poor little man, poor little Nakamura-kun. Shoshan. Did anything happen this episode though? I just like listening to the opening. I like listening to the opening. That opening is just so entertaining. I like the opening. It's like dun 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 dun. I like that opening, and it's like the dancing octopi. You see a little dancing octopi on the bridge, and then like he takes off his shoes, and it's like, let's go. Oh, anyway. Nichijou? You like the Nichijou opening? I forgot what it sounds like. It's like meh. Something like that. I don't remember. I haven't actually watched in a long time. All right. Now, did I talk about enough anime? I watched about cartoons, anime. All right. All right. And speaking of cartoons and anime movies, it's time for us to do... We are watching... Yes, okay. We are watching... Yes, hold on, this is slightly low. Hold on, I'm gonna sneeze. Sorry, I sneezed. Sorry. Hold on, give me my allergy medicine. Monogatari? Alright, there we go, that's better. Okay, let me hydrate again with Coke. Delicious. Also, my hand cramps are getting worse, but happy times, happy times. It's time to spin that wheel. We're gonna, so on Discord, if you're gonna show up for the Discord movie night, right here, right now, we're gonna decide which movie we're gonna watch for the Discord movie night. And by which movie we're gonna watch on a Discord movie night, I mean like they voted, the people have voted, and we're gonna watch Godzilla. We're gonna watch Godzilla on Discord. I don't know which one though. So that's why we're spinning the wheel. Let's do it! Let's do it! Let's go right into the action, and it's Showa? Godzilla? Oh, it's Godzilla versus Megarius. Megaguirus. Megaguirus? And I'll be there. And you'll be there, Kibby. Good for you, Kibby. We're gonna watch Godzilla versus Megaguirus. I actually did spin this wheel a couple of times before, but like I was just like trying to see. What is it this time? Biolante? Huh. Okay, well, we'll do Megaguirus though. And that's a self. Write that down. Write down. We're watching Megaguirus. Somebody tell the Discord. We're watching Megaguirus. Godzilla versus Megaguirus. If I could find it. But let's get to watching some YouTube videos. Alright. Brother has an allergy to chalk and peanuts. Ironically enough, I don't have an allergy to chalk and peanuts. I have an allergy to dust and air and everything outside of my house, which is why I don't go outside. And then my mom questions why I don't go outside. Son, why don't you ever go outside? Mom, because I'm gonna die! I'm gonna literally die if I go outside! But all you do is play video games outside. Shut up, Mom! Shut up! Don't tell me what to do! Look at this fat dog. Look at that fat dog. Look at this adorable dog. Anyway, speaking of fat dogs, Markiplier, me and Markiplier, we're not so different. You and I, Markiplier, reviewing Twitch chat's craziest collections. Just a knife collection. There's one cookery right there. That's it. Hey, that kind of looks like my. Nope, never mind. Is that my cookery? Hold on, looks down. Nah, it's very similar though. That's an Indian style cookery right there. Now what was I supposed to do? Oh yes. Ah yes, I remember now. Is that Chikwa? I have no idea what this is a reference to. I have no idea what this is a reference to. That is a terrible idea. You know why that's a terrible idea? Because I'm gonna get copyrighted. Let me see here. Not bad. It wasn't that bad. I thought it was pretty good. Now, what was I supposed to do? I know what I was supposed to do. Hold on. Let me think. Alright. Think. I know what I'm supposed to do. I know what I'm supposed to do. Yes. Hold on. Think. Oh, bye-bye, Kiwi Pink. Bye-bye. Hope you have a good day. Culling games. Oh. Okay, think. I know what. Ah, yes. There. Okay, chat. I'm not gonna lie to you. Chat. My Gunpla virginity has been taken away. And I lost my Gunpla virginity to this guy. Oh, hold on. This guy.
In 2005, a very strange toy line was imported.
This is the guy that I lost my Gunpla virginity to.
Model kits that formed little mecha guys not unlike a gun.
There's no music in the background.
But rather than featuring wild posability.
Hold on, I know this one. Hold on, it's this one. We watch this one. This is the first. This was the one I played.
Toy-based battling
this is the one I played.
Childhood. One brand always confused me. Most were easy to grasp. Pokemon, battling monsters. Beyblade, battling tops. Bakugan, battling balls. Yu-Gi-Oh!
Does anybody know how to play Bakugan? I'm gonna ask you right now. Do you guys legitimately know how to play Bakugan? Has anybody ever known how to play Bakugan? Like, I've seen people use the Bakugans and like put them on plates to have them activate, and it's pretty cool. But no, I've never seen anyone actually play Bakugan. Like, Bakugan is like such a weird game.
I know Yu-Gi-Oh! Wasn't a toy game technically, but you're never gonna convince me that those cards weren't marketed like they were toys. And then
were they marketed as they were toys?
Battling.
They had toys.
I
know. By the way, I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh! And when I say I used to, I mean I have a card collection right behind me that I have like massive drop. Actually, where is my card collection? I think I put it in the closet. Oh no. Oh well, there goes my card collection. I have like a Heroes deck. Also, it's a card game. It's a card game. It's not marketed as a toy. I'd never seen it as a toy. I feel like anyone who ever saw it, nope, that's not a toy. Doesn't feel like a toy either. That's just how card games are. That's how you market card games like toys as well, because they're also toys. It's just a different kind of toy, but like it's not the same thing as an actual toy. A toy is more so you play with it, and then a card game is more so something you play. Has a similar effect to like a tabletop.
Target hitting, block punching.
But yeah,
Gundams?
look, yeah,
So weird, right?
yeah, this is weird. I saw it at the store one time. I remember this thing so long ago. I think I had that one right there. That one right there. That blue one. No, probably not. I don't know, maybe.
Once you did have one. So the question I want to answer is not what is beat 'em on, but rather
why is beat 'em? I know, bit. Never heard of Bakugan. Also, you never heard of Bakugan?
Hi, I'm
You never had the greatest experience of balls becoming things. Bakugan are Transformers, technically. They're Transformers, but they're, instead of disguised as, like, toys, they're balls. Oh. Yeah, I don't like that it was a yellow one, too. That did not need to be a yellow one. Hello, gamer.
Beat 'em on.
Beat 'em on. Bakugan, beat 'em on. Bonerman. Wait. Stumble guys?
It's a little marvel out of his tummy. Pow! I sure hope this concept stays pure and doesn't evolve.
I thought that was beat 'em man. That's not beat 'em man.
Oh, that is so much! When I started my research, I thought this would all have started with, like, a normal marble launcher. Just some amorphous little shape that might shoot a marble, you know, to play the game marbles with. But no, the story actually begins with
Bomberman! Also, my mom knows how to play marbles. She tried to make me play marbles, but the thing is, my mom doesn't have good knees, so like she doesn't play marbles anymore. That would have been. I should have played marbles with my mom. I should have played more marbles with my mom. That's a shame. I should have played more marbles with my mom. I could still play with my mom, games, but like we hardly ever talk now. Now my mom just watches TikTok compilations on YouTube. Sad times, sad times. Oh, the toys in the video? Oh, you never... Bomberman?
Bomberman.
Oh, no. These are technically Bombermans.
Series that prominently features the placing of improvised explosive devices to eliminate enemy personnel.
Yeah, that is Bomberman. That is definitively
Take that,
Bomberman.
You stupid little teardrop. Look at all these killable little... Games in the series have been infrequently imported to the West, but in Japan it was hugely successful and incredibly prolific. I offer this 8-hour video about the franchise's history as proof of
I think I'll
this
pass.
claim. Great video. Highly recommend it. I don't
Yo
know
mama's
exactly
brain is
how
on
the
fire.
transition to
My
toys
poor
began,
mama.
but at some
We
point,
lost her, chat.
Takara
We lost my mom to the
produced
sauce.
toys for the series
She's
that
lost to the
spawned
meme
normal
rot.
glass marbles.
To the
This was
brain slop.
closest thing they could think to represent the bombs that
Her
the
poor
Bomberman
brain
was
can't
when
handle all the
Bomberman
AI
set
slop on the internet. There's too many Korean pop stars on... Oh, it's terrible. Like, I'm watching my mom watch YouTube, and it's like mostly Korean AI pop stars singing. And it's like, oh, Mom! Can't you tell that's AI? Ah! So sad. Anyway, no chat times. We got it's happy hour. Dan and his compatriots. Ah, yes, Dan. I remember Dan, the one that liked Red on Tubi. No, she also has Tubi, but she watches YouTube.
This toy line,
She doesn't do that on Tubi though. She watches good movies on Tubi actually. Tubi has so many good movies, and for free. For free.
Graduated into a full-on spin-off with 1995's Bomberman Beat 'em on Baku Gaiden. That's the series that this toy comes from, and basically it's a Bomberman anime with Bomberman characters that shoot light beams from their
Bellies.
Marbles? Oh, no, we don't need to talk about that. Anyway, I should mention that sometimes the bombers in Baku Gaiden would get mech suits?
Why?
Which is weird, and a huge departure from any prior Bomberman media that I found, at least. But regardless...
Wait, so I was collecting Bomberman
match?
merch?
Living characters, flesh and blood and marbles rather than toys.
What the? AFX? Whoa! Whoa! Look at that retro anime! Look at how old that... Oh my gosh.
Super Beat 'em on, which somehow started the exact same year as Baku Gaiden, which confuses me. But in Super Beat 'em on,
Baku Gaiden
are the bombers as characters. They're dead. They're plastic now. They are the property of children.
Oh no, they got the freaking Gundam build effect. The show is on Tubi. Oh, it is. Oh, Bakugan's on Tubi. Is it the good one or the bad one? There's a good one in Tubi.
Franchise.
Oh, okay, nothing. I was like, I always hear like a weird email, and it's like, oh no, bad news. No bad news. No bad news. Today is good news day. No bad news today. No bad news. Only good news.
And heckin' laser sights. Yeah.
Cartoon Network still has the new one.
Stop asking questions. In keeping with the mecha theme, and perhaps trying to yoink some attention from the Gundam fanbase,
Oh, there it is.
Beatamon
Yeah,
figures and basically all subsequent
He's
mecha-type
true.
Beatamon were sold as buildable model kits. Simple snap-together kits.
Oh! Oh, I remember getting this. Yeah. Okay, so I got it. I think I made my dad buy it for me because I was like, oh wow, cool little toy robot mech design. I love mechs for some reason. I didn't know, chat. He didn't know what was gonna be his future. That was my whole future. And then I got the mech. I was like, wow. I think it was actually this one. It was like this one right here, up here. And then I got it out of the box, and I was like, what the fudge is this? I never built Legos before, but I started like fidgeting with them, and like you could pop them off. Ow! I fidget with them, and it's like pulled them out, and then I started like slapping them together, and like I think some things actually did push fit. I still don't know what the fudge I was doing back then.
Essentially, they're little Gunpla. There were an insane amount of upgrades to add, and a million ways to customize different figures. All this insane variety in what a Beatamon could be, and yet, to this day, I'm not sure what kids actually did with them. Shoot targets, I guess? Try not to hit the swords?
Wait.
Toy games with detailed rules like Bakugan. It was essentially a make-something-up-yourself toy. It's shoot at a marble, buy a mortar plastic, and
It's Bakugan all over again.
A little bit of creativity out of your audience, but
it's the Bakugan.
Giving kids endless tools and endless upgrades to do nothing.
They did give us a group of other old cartoons last month. Oh man, Tubi is just so good. Tubi is free. All you have to do is watch ads every once in a while, and then you get to watch these old movies. I think I got like 3 balls, and then I think my mom was concerned about choking hazards.
Toys in a Jacuso video. Battle Beatamon is probably what most of you are the most familiar with, because the show and the toy line were imported and localized to the US relatively unchanged. Not that my audience is all US, but there's a skew. By my assessment, 2005's Battle Beatamon sought to fix the core problem of the toy line by adding more structured game modes and, more importantly, a way to directly battle your toys against each other. More on that shortly, but first, I want to talk about what a Beatamon
Don't
toy
shoot them at each other.
this stage.
Even though
A
that's
couple
like the more
elements of the
fun.
brand have never
Yeah, I think I
changed
got the
across its
blue and
entire
white
line.
one.
Little flexible prongs called hold parts.
Yeah, I think I got that one. I got the Gunpla color one.
Trigger presses against the back of the marble, pushing it past the prongs, out of the barrel at high velocity, and into your friend's eye. Though they don't actually launch at high enough speeds to go that fast.
Tubi is the purple one with like yellow accents.
Would have you believe.
Why does he look like that?
Ha! That's what you get for being a nerd. Before this,
Why does he look like the protagonist of a Beyblade anime?
Customized figures, and many of the systems and parts simply weren't compatible. But Battle Beatamon introduced the Zero System.
The Zero System.
To one basic body style to both add aesthetics and change performance. Certain arms would squeeze the hold parts. Great sentence. Different wings could be added to give more control, or barrels would help accuracy, or big magazines would increase capacity. Like people! In fact, just like humans, Zero System Beatamon all start with the same capacity for greatness, but material factors around us can greatly increase our likelihood of failure or success in ways that are mostly beyond our control. And of course, regardless of skill, you'll have the best chance at success if you start out with a lot of money. The more kitted out you can get your Beatamon, the better it'll perform at whatever challenge you face, like Beatamon Assault, where you have to get as many of these gates flipped down in a sort of musical chairs fashion before time runs out. Or
my gosh, he kind of sucks
where
in.
Precision is key as you try to knock down targets through gaps in a barrier. Or
Wow.
Ultimate Strike, which is bowling.
Yeah!
All of these games were part of the 10-game tournament set, which gives you an insane sandbox of items to play with and games to compete in. And of course,
this is kind of insane.
Special accessories you should buy if you want to get an advantage in each challenge. Like the Beat-a-Ball Loader, which is a plastic bottle full of marbles that you can buy in the store. In fact, as a kid, I distinctly remember seeing the Beat-a-Ball marble loaders on shelves in Toys R Us. And I wasn't into Beat-a-mon then, but I kind of wanted to be, just so I could buy
How old is this? How old is this?
And make an absolute
How old
mess.
is this game?
Aside from that,
This feels like I actually did have one of these. I had one of these, not that one. I have like a black, white, and blue one. Or a blue one.
All other modern Hasbro no plastic packages.
Oh, look at that! Oh my! Is that Transformer? A Transformer dice? That's awesome.
After seeing the anime and the commercials, opening the box and seeing the sprues with utter horror. Poor little Timmy doesn't know how to build with sprues.
That's me!
Timmy doesn't have snippers. Little Timmy probably never even figured out
I don't know how to use this.
He probably cried a lot. Don't you feel bad for him? The little fictional boy I made up? But
that is actually me, though. That was actually me. I didn't know how to use that.
For humanity thing, there's only one way to completely level the playing field between two competitors of different economic standing.
What?
Direct, face-to-face
Violence.
combat.
Violence.
Started out just fine with Daddy.
Violence is always the answer.
I'd like to see him beat me in a duel.
Yeah.
In my opinion, Battle Beat-a-mon's greatest improvement over its previous iterations is the direct hit battle system, a head-to-head, face-to-face battle, where each player's goal is to hit the barrel of the opponent, blocking their barrel and winning you the match. It's fast-paced, it's chaotic, but it's simple and it's fair.
He's getting ya.
When you load a DHB setup armor onto a Zero System body, it essentially levels out the abilities of both Beat-a-mon, setting the stage for a duel of pure skill where you are not able to attach any extra accessories or performance enhancements. There's the intense action battle gameplay that I want out of brands like these. Seriously, I have played so many games of DHB since I got these.
Even the crying? I don't think that was crying, though. I think I was just, like, sad. I just was, like, kind of confused, and I was like, what? Well, I don't want to tell my dad that, like, the toy he bought me, didn't work, and that, he wasted his money. Because, like, I would make both my dad feel bad, and I would feel bad for making my dad feel bad. And I would make my mom feel bad and then my mom would get angry if I told my mom that, like, I couldn't use the thing. So, like, my mom mom would also feel angry and get mad at my dad for buying a toy that I would not be able to use. So, like, I wouldn't want to do that to my dad or my mom or myself to my mom to my dad, or my dad to my mom to me. So I feel like... Because it'd actually be cute for once. Crying?
Shut up, go away. The DHB
I don't usually cry. I'm not a very crying kind of person. And also when I cry, it's a very somber, sad crying. It's like...
quick dexterity to reload
Star caused it. My parents aren't divorced.
It's shockingly skill-based. Head-to-head action.
Fortunately, my parents aren't divorced. They're very happy together and very in love. My parents are very in love and together. That's why they have Star Dog. Star Dog is keeping them sane and united. However, I might also be causing them to if they find out I was a femboy, they'd probably also get a divorce right then and there. Right here, right now! We raised this terrible child! We raised a femboy. Oh yeah!
Generation of Beyblade was a must. It was the perfect phase of Beat-a-mon to finally export to Western audiences. But for some reason, Battle Beat-a-mon flopped.
Yes. Is it the buildable
form? But actually, Beyblade also died in 2005.
Yeah, I think it was the bubble, right? Is this the bubble?
What's this? Potential market trends? That means it's time for something really fun. And the reason everyone is watching this toy video. Say it with me, reading annual sales reports.
Oh no. Well, here we go.
In Hasbro's 2005 sales report, the decline of Beyblade sales was cited 13 times as a cause for weak overall toy profits, offset only by Star Wars Episode 3 toys. I assume everyone really needed to get their hands on the mid-explosion General Grievous toy, or
oh, that's so cool though.
Mace Windu. Beat 'em on is only mentioned once in the report, no more than a mention, as something they introduced. Is any of this interesting? No, I wanted to brag that I did research. My point is, I don't think Beat 'em on was a big investment for Hasbro. With Beyblade on the way
This is
out,
what I hate about research
brands not
reports
clicking,
and like citing sources. It's like you always have to like go like, okay, so look at this paper. Was it important? Not really. You could have just told me that. You don't have to cite it.
The story continues in Japan, and just like before, Beat 'em on continued to evolve and morph into something different, and perhaps
different?
Something darker.
Crossfight? Oh no. 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 What have you done?
In part 2 of this video, we'll talk about Beat 'em on Crossfire and what happened when Hasbro gave Beat 'em on another shot 8 years later. The moment it's live, I'll link it everywhere.
Okay, Beat 'em on 2005, 2008, 2013.
I also finally have some Patreon exclusive videos. I had to build a few Beat 'em.
Whatever.
In 2005, a very strange toy line was imported
Here's the
to
music
the
again.
not
Ah, son of a fish! I forgot the video. Oh wait, hold on. I can still watch it.
In 2000.
Hold on, wait. I want to watch that video.
Excuse me. That voice. Oh my gosh, Mommy!
Mommy.
Surprise! I thought I'd come visit my little blueberry.
It's for
I
little
would love to
blueberry.
be here, but I'm stuck in the doorway.
Again.
I'll let you out. I hope that patient behind you isn't too upset about the wait. Excuse me.
Wait. No, 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 no! I can't play video. No music.
5, a very strange toy line was
Krusty
imported to
Burger.
the West. A series of snap-together model kits. that
You
formed
yawned during the Mario movie? Oh no! Is it that bad? Is it actually that bad? Is the Mario movie that bad? Oh no! Oh, they ruined my favorite of the princesses. They ruined Rosalina? No! No! Wait, that kind of sounded like the like the guy with the one eye from Monsters Inc. What was that guy's? Mike Wazowski. That kind of sounded like Mike Wazowski. No! Hold on, wait. I want to watch this question.
Introducing the Mother Nature Burger. Tastes like a healthy future made from 100% wheat-fed barley.
We're going to Krusty Burger. Finally, a hamburger for the hero. Look at me, I'm saving the earth. Where's my Nobel Prize?
Introducing
That actually did look pretty good.
Mecha guys not unlike a Gunpla kit, but rather than featuring wild posability and detailed construction,
He was like in 2 scenes in a flash.
mostly just a-
Mother fudgers! You can't fudging go Galaxy and then have her not show up in the movie at all. What the fudge? I think I need to talk to the people at Illumination. Guys, that's it. I'm directing a movie. You think movies were getting good when Markiplier was making movies? That's it. I'm in charge of making a new movie. I'm gonna make the Girls live action movie and an animated prequel series. I'm gonna be in charge of it. That's it. I'm gonna star in it like Markiplier, and I'm gonna direct the entire movie. I'm doing it. I'm gonna be. I'll have to get an art director. I guess I could be art director. Nah, I'm gonna get a guy to art direct for me. Somebody draws some pretty good stuff. Gobtu there. You saw Gobtu? Who's Gobtu? Who the heck is Gobtu? Who the heck is Gobtu?
Marbles. Bop. Pew. Pew.
Oh wait, there he is.
Hi, I'm Jet
Right there.
Kuso, and
Yeah,
this
he's right
is
there.
the second Beat 'em on video in a two-part series. I spoke in humorous detail about the history and evolution of Battle Beat 'em on in part 1. If you want the full
move me
picture
a little
of
bit
Beat 'em
more
on,
to the side.
which you should, pause the video
There you
and
go.
go back to watch episode 1. It's linked everywhere in the description.
Get out of it.
Designs
Get out of it!
didn't sell
Alright, there we
well.
go.
However, despite the weak reception, the single-year launch of Battle Beat 'em on was not the end of Beat 'em on's story in the West.
You want to win?
Actually, I already have the lore video already. I have a story written here for the lore, for my channel lore, but I don't know if the channel is worthy, if you guys are worthy of me dropping the lore. And by worthy, I mean like if everybody else cares about it enough. Like I'm not gonna waste any money and time investment into the lore. But yeah, I was thinking of making a storybook kind of story. It would be like a very storybook kind of story. It would look like Luma's. You know, I thought I would make it look like the Rosalina's storybook story, where like she's telling, where it's like a page flip every time. But yeah, it's something about like humanity. It starts in the 16,000 BC, and it's like it's not me falling to. I guess it would be me falling to Earth, but it's like ambiguous if I was born here, or if I was like a baby, or if I fell to Earth like as an actual physical star, or if it's a metaphor. The metaphor, it's all metaphorical, so it's not supposed to be taken too literally. But it's like it's really nice to show. It's like a story, born from stardust, born from the metaphorical stardust.
I don't feel so.
Wow. Okay, wow, yeah, if anything makes me want to buy your cool action toys, it's seeing the little CGI versions vomit marbles. That's what the boys like. That's what brings the boys to the yard to buy your toys.
No.
This is Beat 'em on Crossfire, a new series, not only a proper reboot, but a complete redesign of the part system to focus entirely on cores and swappable parts. The little naked zero system guys, whack. Model kit construction, whack. Direct hit battles, whack. The
You
way
just
the
go
body
bang
parts
on some
directly
lava?
affect performance, whack. The core change system, it's tight as f. I don't actually think any of that. Sorry, that's just my impression of Hasbro in 2013. I think it's obvious enough that these toys are a vast departure from the Battle Beat 'em on toys. The concept is the same, but the bones of the toy line and the vibes of it all are completely different.
No, yeah.
Specifically,
Yeah,
the
I
vibes
think I
now
got
are
the.
rad,
I don't know
heavy,
which one I had. I had one of the two.
crap.
I actually don't
Beat 'em
know
on
which
isn't a
one I
mech,
had.
He's a bear. This isn't a Gundam, he's a scorpion. And any Beat 'em on that does still look like a mech is absurdly
Sharp.
spiky. They're so spiky.
Oh my
They're
gosh.
cute
They
in
look
the
pretty
same
cool
way
though.
that
I
Battle
kind of
was.
think they
It's
look
like
pretty
were
cool.
trying to make
Fully
chibi
grown.
designs into something edgy,
Fully grown.
and it just
Actually,
doesn't hit the same buttons.
I'm kind of like. I talked about this. I'm like immortal, technically. Like immortal in a way? Dang. No.
Fury compared to classic Beyblade, or to be less
No, you do not compare classic Beyblade to Beyblade Metal Fusion. That is awesome. Beyblade Metal Fusion is hecking awesome. Anyway, the point, I'd be like, so like I just kind of look the same, but I like over time, you just see my eyes fade color as like the slow depression of humanity starts to suck away at my life. Also, my hair color changes every once in a while. Yeah, so like that would be the only differences. My hair color, my hair length would be like the main differences in like the passage of time. Yeah, I was thinking of doing. I wouldn't do a very long one because like a convoluted story of just me fighting other stars in space, trying to defend the Earth from like the destruction of humanity would be kind of boring. I felt like it'd be pretty boring if just seeing me conquer humanity as I slowly overcome the weaknesses of our fading future.
Classic Bionicle compared to Hero Factory.
Oh.
It's just
not the same
design
thing, though.
Sensibility. And while I don't think one is inherently better than the other, there are pros and cons to each system, and we're gonna talk about all of them. But how did things come so far? What happened in the 8 years between these two toy lines?
Are you ready for a new kind of action?
You can't beat us, Spirit!
With cooler weapons.
Just a sweet gun, man.
Bakukyu hit. Crash Beatamon.
After Battle Beatamon soared in Japan and flopped in the West, its sequel series, Crash Beatamon, launched in Japan and
Flopped in New York.
You see, they decided to add gun parts to the Beatamons. Full-on barrels and triggers and tactical grips.
Yeah, that's just a straight up
There
gun.
just so happens to be a little marble man inside there somewhere, in theory.
No, I mean like literal stars, like Apollo and the sun and Sagittarius and like literal stars. Like I would fight the other literal stars in space. There'd be like star dragons in space, like galaxy-eyed star dragons that I'd have to fight. And like dark holes that are trying to suck the earth into it, and it's like trying to save humanity, blah blah blah. And anyway, I thought it was kind of boring. I thought that was like, I think like a more grounded. There was actually two stories. There was like it was either that or humanity's slow departure into the fading obscurity, and like how we slowly start to desecrate our own planet. Space Godzilla like stars? No, I was thinking just like a generic looking star, like an actual star. Like celestial bodies, and I'd have to fight them.
But mostly they are guns, and Japan, famously,
Doesn't
is not
like-
big on those.
Not big on guns? Is it not big on guns? I feel like Japan actually has a very big gun culture. They just don't all like guns. Hey! Hey, you can't do that! That's not cool,
Crash
man.
Beatamon toys look awesome, and I would love to get a better look at them someday if I bought any. The series didn't do well, and it was never exported anywhere other than Japan, as far as I know. Maybe Korea. After that, Beatamon
Maybe.
kind of slept for a while.
I
and
think
then
I've
eventually
actually seen it.
relaunched in Japan years later as Beatamon Crossfight, all following the explosion of
Not the
Beatamon
blue-haired main
following
character,
the
not the blue-haired.
Bakugan. There were some little penguin Beatamons in the middle.
Oh,
but,
oh yeah, come on, I would have loved
Penguin
that.
doesn't really interest me.
Everybody
personally.
seems to love
Either
penguins
way,
for some reason.
Crossfight did blow up in Japan.
Get a
And with
mopey
Bakugan
rat
and
nest at the
Beyblade's
back
success
'cause,
indicating
your
new
hair
market
grows
trends,
so long in like
Hasbro
20K
slapped their
ABK.
logo on the box and imported
BC.
it to America. You know, in the
Rat's
same way
nest?
an
It
importer
wasn't a
of
rat's
dead
nest.
wife's
It's
soul
a
from the
long
depths of
flowing
Hades into a
mane.
necromanced body, only for her
Also,
to come
my hair
back.
doesn't tangle. It's actually really good. My hair doesn't tangle,
Beatamon Crossfire
despite
toy
the fact
consists
that
of
like
a
I have very
central
like
core upon
fluffy
which
hair.
arms and limbs and heads can attach, which actually works the same way as Zero.
I would
2.
look like Mikola, ironically
Season
enough,
2
but
of Beatamon had a
I
thing
designed
called
this a
Zero 2
long
system.
time
It was
ago,
basically
so
exactly
like
the
I
same
actually
as the
kind of
Zero
look like
system,
Mikola.
except there were different cores and the heads were swappable. This works the same way as that. But unlike the Zero system and the Zero 2 system, the basic parts don't affect performance aside from maybe affecting ergonomics. Instead, the cores themselves have different strengths and weaknesses built in. Like this guy that has wheels for rapid fire, or this one with a trigger it's got a kind of a shape to it. The accessories
Oh,
for Crossfire aren't like the
My
ones for
housemate
Battle
moved
Beatamon,
out.
where every piece had a
Oh,
visual
that's not
impact
good.
to accompany the functionality. Crossfire is a bit more crude, a bit less aesthetically focused because the figures are
Oh, that's
such
not good.
distinct
Aw.
characters.
Oh, it seems like my
custom
housemate
Battle
moved
Beatamon
out.
figure was really easy to put together from several other figures to get exactly the colors and look that I wanted, as well as performance accessories that only
well.
make it look even better. Meanwhile, customization for Crossfire feels a little bit more pointless and a little bit more drab. I used to be into Crossfire when it came out. I bought many.
Okay, so like I have to actually talk about this. It seems like my housemate seems to be doing some problems for my house. Seems like it's causing a lot of problems. Don't like that. Seems to be pushing the other housemate out of the house. Has done it twice now. 3 people have moved out of the house. No, Don't pat me so hard, then my hair gets all scruffed up.
Any of these sets as a 15-year-old boy child, but the most customization I ever did was putting a rapid fire core in Lightning Scorpio to make it that it can the different core works in a. It's supposed to make it more rapid fire, but does it? Do the different cores actually perform that differently? When I got all of my old Crossfire stuff out, I did an excessive amount of performance testing, but it's all kind of questionable. You see, I don't remember what any of these cores are supposed to do. I did tests.
Also, like, somebody hasn't washed their dishes in days.
I can't tell the difference between many of them. Different beat-em-ons do different things, but I can't tell why they do different things. Like, Lightning Gervais is a rapid fire type because he's got these little wheels. Sure, but what makes Lightning Scorpio's core a rapid fire core? I couldn't find a meaningful performance difference in speed
drama.
between any
Yeah,
of them
roomie
other
drama.
than Gervais.
Always the roomie drama. My previous roomies was the landlord's nephew, so the landlady's nephew, so it's like that's like different kind of room. Like, I can't compete against that guy. If I say anything against that guy, I'm just getting kicked out, mate. So like I couldn't do anything. But like when they kicked me out, I was like, you know what, screw you, and then they still kicked me out anyway. Month.
Meanwhile, Scorpio's core was by far the most precise, despite being a rapid fire core. In strength testing with the puck thing, I couldn't get any beat-em-on to perform any consistently better than any other. Sometimes adding the accessories can make for meaningful differences.
Nepo Rumi.
That's the accessories,
Yeah, that's actually true. But then again, that plate. The thing is, they told me that plate. This house is for our nephews. It's for our family, and we let other people live here so that we make money.
He has a rubber strip on the lower part of the core that applies forward spin to the marble, which meaningfully adds to power and causes some interesting effects in terms of rotation. But it comes in a playset, and the box does nothing to explain this aside from labeling it as an Excella core, which means nothing to anyone. Meanwhile, any accessory that you add to a battle beat-em-on drastically changes how it feels.
You are not like, screw you. Okay. Listen ye. Don't you question my manliness. Don't you question my manliness. I did say screw you, but I did say like, hey, other people are also being annoying, and I was very professional because I don't let my emotions run high. Because I'm not very rude.
Or some vitamins D.
How did you know I needed vitamin D? How did you know? Oh, my bones are so weak. I did take vitamin D today. Thank you, Rainby. Thank you, Rainby. I will get my vitamin D.
And without the power wing.
Fortunately, also one more thing. My doctor says, my doctor said like I'm pretty good. My vitamin levels, I have high good cholesterol, so I actually do absorb vitamins pretty well from like my food. So hey, in this room, screw you, and then I cry myself to sleep. Yeah, no, I probably couldn't have said it to their faces.
I encountered as a child who bought a bunch of these things, which was, to put it simply, what am I supposed to do with them? There's no battle system. Direct hit battles, the coolest part of Battle Beat-em-on, are gone, and nothing was added to replace them. There wasn't a multi-purpose arena like Battle Beat-em-on had, so regardless of how well the figures perform, without any specific games, I never knew what to do with my figures. I bought them, I collected a bunch so I could get the cool barrel and the cool magazine and get the red parts that I wanted, but once I had my perfect Beat-em-on assembled, I couldn't really do anything else. I couldn't play against anyone, so I had no way to pitch it to my brother so he would play with me. So I was just left sitting in the kitchen floor like an
200
potatoes, shooting the little
Hold on, let me check.
And scattering marbles all over the place. You can hand any kid a Beyblade, and they can rip it and get right into a quick top fight.
125 MCG per 2 gummies. My gummies say 500 MCG. I don't know if I need more than that for gummies.
With one painfully notable exception.
Use daily to help raise vitamin D levels if deficient.
Beat 'em on! I can smell your fear. That's your breath. An all-new way to battle. Dominate by
Kind of weird seeing these toys. Every once in a while I see like
world, every shot
is one blast closer to victory. So much action, it'll make your head spin. You can collect all the figures and scan to unlock them in the new free Beat 'em On app.
Ah.
Battlefield comes as shown. Other figures each sold separately. Ask a parent
Why
to
do you have a?
for app details.
Why would you have an
Beat 'em On,
app
you can
for a
feel it.
game, for like a
Oh,
physical
boy.
game? What's the point?
The Break Bomber Battlefield was basically Crossfire's capstone toy, like a Maxis Dragonoid or this big thing
Exactly.
from card. It gives you a way to compete head-to-head, yes, but it's momentarily entertaining at best, and it takes a long time to set up. You shoot your beat of marbles at the blocks lower, and whoever gets the most red blocks onto the opponent's side wins. It works fine, but it's frenzy-based chaos gameplay at best. The plastic
There's
is
so many.
cheap, and
Yep.
if you don't
Yep.
have hard floors,
Just
you're
terrible.
kinda screwed.
So many useless,
Designed for
so
you to
many
play on the
poor
kitchen
video
floor
game
or the kitchen
developers
table, and it is a loud,
wasting
game.
their time
never feel
on
super
these
strategic or
completely
skill-based,
meaningless
unlike the ground
games that are
and face
gonna
off with
lose
direct
compatibility.
hit or the intense back and forth of beat 'em on Invasion, where you shoot the puck guy. The little
It's
puck.
it's
literally
not
all
puck. It's
Crossfire
like
ever
the
gave us.
slider
I don't
from
like it very
the
much,
slider
and it's
from
not ew, no.
Oh.
Ew, what are those? Oh no, they look like carnival games. That's not.
What's
no,
the sweeping
that's not
game? The one where
good.
like
They want skill-based combat,
where like
not
you
a
sweep the
$20
floor. The
miniature
Canadians were
Disneyland
cheating at.
ride. But unfortunately, the
Game
marketing
launcher
of
is kinda meh.
Crossfire exclusively surrounded the Break Bomber Battlefield. I never saw these other arenas in the store, and the commercials made it look like the game of Beat 'em On was to hit the fun blocks with your fun balls, which made the figures and customization feel really secondary. Because the stuff that comes with the playset is plenty enough to play Break Bomber with. There's not really any reason to buy the other stuff. It doesn't really make it better. The
Break Bomber?
accessories don't really make Break Bomber any more fun or give you any more of a chance at doing
Bang!
good. Look, here's an example.
You seen the
Watch how
Bloody
these
Mary?
two beat
The
'em up
Bloody
commercials
Mary?
give
Oh yeah, I
completely
have.
different
Yeah.
ideas
I've
of
already
the
seen
toy
that
line's
one.
focus.
Game launcher.
An all-new way to battle.
5,000 IU daily for 2 months. Should correct you to normal. Then you go to 2,000 to 25. Okay, yeah. I should probably have changed by now, but I've forgotten. Once again, Japan totally based using the way better commercials.
Boys, take notes, you bigwig corporate suits. Firstly, the commercial starts with a man shouting, "Power!" which is promising. And then, in rapid fire, you see many features and distinctions of each figure, like the forward spin feature of this guy, or how this guy can shoot super fast. You get some quick examples, a bunch of cool techie stats, and then right when you think the commercial is over, they show you some rad accessories right at the end. Some kind of quick reload clip thing, and other accessories that make my beat 'em on into a gun.
Yeah. IU is the grade of how much is in there.
It makes all of these toys look so cool and so hardcore. It's perfect marketing. But this nonsense? Whack. You know what? Now that we're talking about
Wasting
Japanese Crossfire, I think I'm
wasting
actually gonna say
time
some
and
nice
money.
things for all the Crossfire fans. Sorry, I've been really mean to Crossfire. It's not actually that bad. Keep watching. Even though
Crossfire's
the parts
alright.
are pretty
I don't
much
even
just
know
aesthetic
anything
and
about
don't change
Crossfire.
performance, the core system figures feel so solid compared to Zero System figures. The parts swap out using plastic bolts that screw in, so I'm never worried about breaking anything. Meanwhile, Zero System figures are kind of falling apart constantly.
I'm pretty sure I got
and the
that one.
reliance on
That's the one I
stickers
had.
Sucks.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I had that one.
Thing,
Yeah, I
Crossfire
don't know how
figures
long
don't
it
feel
took
like
for them
action
to
figures at
import
all.
to the
It's
US.
just a solid chunk of
How
plastic.
long they were
Whereas,
in the
like,
US.
Battle beat 'em on figures kind of have like some posability to them. Like you can move their feet and their arms and so on, which is interesting. It's not bad. It's not a bad way to do it. But getting back on track, Japanese Crossfight beat 'em on had way more accessories and way
Thai
more
ads?
customizability
Oh,
than
we should
Crossfire
probably
did.
watch some Thai
Gadget
ads.
stuff like the little clip magazines that I never saw. And then as it went on, they actually did make figure parts that would affect performance. Stuff like the emblem system. letting you
Garuben.
manually add pressure to the hold parts to increase the power, or a million other effects. Crazy magazines, more variety in cores, parts that perform vastly differently. Some of this stuff is insanely cool, but we didn't get that. All we got was our undead wife over in the corner, speaking riddles to our cat in an eldritch tongue. Surely if all
Wait,
of this had
what?
been imported to the US, it would have been a success, right? Surely there's hope for
I don't know
Betamon
why
yet
these
if they
companies
just
want to go
import it
bankrupt.
correctly, right?
Wrong.
Wrong! Okay, that's...
Nah, I don't think Betamon's bad. Sorry for the dramatic creatures with a cool watch. But
Yokai watch
is on top of Japanese folklore and very specific culturalisms. More specifically cultural than, you know, Bomberman, but it's the same issue. Shows like Ultraman and Kamen Rider are
oh my gosh, Kamen Rider
because of how enmeshed their evolution
Dio.
is within Japan.
I
and
love this
Japanese
guy.
culture. Even though each season or series has its own beginning and ending, the concepts pretty much always build on what's been done before. But kids in the West don't know what's been done before, so it's a lot harder to market. If the Marvel Cinematic Universe had been exclusive to the US, could you import it to Japan starting with Ant-Man 3 and expect it to take off? How would you make a commercial for that? How do we convince a bunch of 10-year-old Japanese boys that Paul Rudd's Ant-Man is a cool dude who you should really get to know?
Oh gosh, don't put
Try
that guy on
importing
screen, please
IHOP to
don't.
Japan and explain to them that this twisted result of a decades-long game of pancake telephone
Oh
is
my gosh,
supposed
it's
to
the
be a
landlord.
breakfast restaurant.
My landlady again, isn't it?
Counterexample, Bakugan doesn't encounter this problem because it's a concept designed from scratch to sell rather than a concept that evolved into what it is. Same for Beyblade and many other toy brands like Hot Wheels. Those toys have all gotten better over the years to a certain extent, but the core concept remains simple and enduring. Betamon, the simple concept of a marble launching guy, still evolved like a game of telephone, with many people iterating and innovating, adding to the concept while
And the
letting
landlord,
other
the
elements
landlady.
slip away.
The landlady
Starting with a
messaged
little video
me
game
so
guy
that I
dropping
clean up the
bombs, and
kitchen.
eventually you arrive at... Oh, hang on. No, hang on. What is this? No.
Target. Different challenges to compete in. Play it yourself or battle with your friends.
What's Bottle Man? There's a Bottle Man now? They shoot bottle caps now? They just keep going. They keep changing it. They keep adding stuff. Someone hang up the phone, please. To bring it back to Betamon Crossfire and hopefully wrap things up, I don't blame Hasbro for not knowing how to market Betamon to children in the strange era of 2013. Though it is a little bit sad, right? There may be nothing in the concept of Betamon that's particularly gripping when you explain it, but the toys became what they are thanks to years of natural selection, arriving at something that's actually very cute and very appealing and very fun to play with if you get into it. Betamon
I don't know.
truly is
I'm not
fun,
into it.
But you can't convince people of that from scratch. Without cultural context and
I
without
might
history, unless you can explain what makes something fun in a few quick sentences, it's just not going to last very long. Maybe I'll make a Bottle Man video. I don't know. Thanks for watching. Click like, click subscribe, bip it a bell, and pop a bop over and click a little Patreon subscription for me. Hey, I had to buy toys for this video. And there's some exclusive videos on Patreon of me building some Betamon. So check that out if you're curious. This is Jet Kuso, and I'll see you next time.
Wow, we have some new patrons. Thanks Task Force Neat and Ice Feather for joining as Titan patrons, and some new base patrons, Gaddock Tej, a Magic User, Jaden, and Logan.
Alright, that's enough of that.
Nyros.
Alright.
I'm saying all of them.
Alright, she's gonna talk to me again, isn't she? Better not call me. Do I want to watch that? Hold on, I kind of want to watch that. Hold on. Hey, you know that art style. Alright. What did you say? Thai commercials? We're doing Thai commercials? Blowy? Oh no. I fried a pizza? Let's watch some Thai commercials. That sounds awesome. British school. No. Oh, I've seen this one before. I've seen this one before. Oh.
เอาฉีดดิ
เช่นไดโฟ
ไม่ตายมันซื้อยี่ห้ออะไรมาเนี่ย
เช่นไดไงอ้าวมือไปไหน
กำลังกูดิ
กลับไปไหม
อ๋อ จะกลับไปบอกเพื่อน ว่าเชนไรกระจอก
Alright, alright. What the heck is going on here? What is going on in this ad? What is...
ต่อไปนี้ พวกเราจะไม่ตาย
Up and there he goes.
ตายแต่แล้วตาย
จงไม่บอกพวกทุกตัว พวกเราพร้อมทุกตัวแล้วพี่บอกพวกมันว่าอะไรพี่ว่าอย่ามาแตะตัวกูอ้าวเฮีย
Wait, we'll play it again.
อย่ามาแตะตัวกูอ้าวเฮีย
Ah, gosh. And there they go.
เกี้ยง
Yeah, my
เช่น
god.
ไดโฟม
That's a good ad. That's a good ad. Okay, I kind of want to watch this one too. Man, those Thai ads are really good. Just like the Japanese ads and Thai ads seem to be like really good when it comes to like being able to do really funny. Hold on, I need to. Oh my god. Hold on. Oh my god. I don't know. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Let me watch this one. This one seems funny. No.
เละเลย
No, it's those freak.
แฟนมันแน่ๆเลยน่ะ
No! No! Oh gosh! No! You know, actually, it's pretty funny because like that does actually happen in my house. Not in my house, in my at my grandma's house. I think they used to have like a lot of like those lizard things on the roof. Like like, I don't know what it is. It's like tiny lizards that like get on the roof and places, and then they sometimes like splat on the ground because they just like jump off something. What a Sailor Moon.
Sailor, knee pain makeup.
Why does she look like that? Okay, I was like, what? I guess it's because she's old. That's just why she looks like. Huh? I am so confused. Oh! Oh, okay, now I'm in. You got the male Sailor Moon?
Sailor back pain! Makeup!
Oh, man. Damn, son. I don't think that's gonna solve anything now.
Look. Where?
Oh, gosh. Yeah, this is why you stretch every day, man. Definitely need this. You need to... Oh my gosh, there you go. This again? He just looks like that.
Sailor Fever makeup.
Fever again. You guys get fevers from like having the air conditioner on? Oh, this is the guy that does the little face thing. I hate that face thing. Oh, it's Pocahontas.
Sailor back pain makeup!
Oh my, I'm done. Get the fuck out of here. Get out of here. Got annoying after like the third one. I tested bizarre cafes, Japan. Oh, that's what this is. I was like, what is that? It's a homunculi cafe. That's what that is. A jar of rats? Puppy day in winter? Okay, where are we? Where are we? Even from that, I've never gotten like a fever from it. Like I get a cold and my nose starts running, but I don't really get it. I don't really get a sick. Oh, hold on, mate. I'm gonna sneeze. What the heck is this thing? Is it like an unmolted lobster that like just couldn't live? Well, what happened here? What is going on here? Don't buy a fake Casio scientific calculator. Actually, let's watch this. I kind of want to watch this. What's going on here?
And some results.
Don't buy a fake.
Huh? This calculator isn't working properly.
I'll show you the difference between the genuine and the fake ones, and why you should use a genuine calculator. First is the calculator function. Fake calculators make errors, and some results could be wrong.
How does that even happen?
This won't happen with a genuine calculator. On fake calculators, the solar panel itself might be fake.
Oh!
Other than that, genuine calculators go through a number of strict checks to improve quality. Check here to see whether your calculator is genuine and to get other useful info.
I never use Casio anyway. Casio, Nigeria. Nigeria? Why is this wait, what? Casio? What the heck is going on here? You gotta do that wobble next stream? Oh, I can wobble, alright. It can wobble. Alright, let me see.
Easy, Duckman. I know over 200 ways to kill a man.
You could glue an open jar of rats to his face, then blowtorch the other side.
Oh,
of the
I know
jar
this one.
so
I've
the
seen
rats
this
have to eat their way out through his face.
201. Easy, Duckman.
Oh my gosh. Global. Also, you'd be confused, but this isn't what globals actually sounds like. Oh my gosh! Is that... What cheese is that? An avocado toast bread with, what is that? Avocado toast bread with, I think it has a base. I don't know if that's either a poached egg or if that's what is that cheese? What is that cheese called? The cheese where like it's like very soft. Casio. Star says Casio likes it. Casio. Is it not pronounced Casio? 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 Casio. Casio. Cassi. Casio. How would you even pronounce that? Casio. Casio. Casio? No, I thought his name was pronounced Casio. Queso. Queso. It is an egg! Oh, it is a poached egg. Oh, damn. What a good day. Casio Cane. Hey, look, Casio Cane. Please use me. I'm dependable. I'm sorry, Casio. I'm sorry, Casio. This is a Texas Instrument household. Mostly because I'm American. I don't really have a choice. Also, IBM is the one who makes it. Oh, man. Dang, that's some good. This dog is eating too much, drinking too much Coke, in my opinion. Me and my dog. Me and my Star dog. Oh, Star dog. You sure do know how to cook. Man, that is good food. Diet plan? Hold on, I want to watch one more video. Also, Dark Scepter's birthday's today. If you haven't seen Dark Scepter, it's his birthday today. Go give a birthday to Unk. Unk is having his birthday today. It's his birthday today to Unk. Well, who's this guy? Saikuno? Situation is insane. Oh no, Saikuno is becoming old. No! This is terrible. Meet Russian real Navy SEALs.
2 Russian SEALs joined toy guns and wearing military hats complete with Soviet symbols. These SEALs put on quite a show at the Siberian Aquatic Park. They even fired a water gun salute. The aquarium's director says the most difficult part of the show, getting the SEALs to wear the hats.
Look at those Navy SEALs. Look at those Navy SEALs. Beautiful. No. Wait, chat. Man, it is the week of pilots. Okay, hold on. I got another message. Nope, never mind. Okay. We got a whole week. We got a whole week of pilots this week. Gnome Show! Do I want to watch this right now? Hold on, let me watch this. I want to watch this. Look at that dog. Look at that cute dog. That's a cute dog right there. Hey. Oh no, she died from eating bad food. Evil dog. Oh no, that's evil dog and that's a good dog, I see. Look at all that cheese, dang. Oh man. Oh man, you can't be doing this to me. Pickle. evil. Okay.
Last time on Dragon Ball.
Okay, we're done here. I just wanted to look at that for a second. Okay, let's go back to the gnome show. We're watching the gnome show, chat. Live reaction. Live gnome reaction. Starchild reacting to gnomes. Look at that gnome. Oh yeah, that's a good gnome right there. Look at that frog. That's a good frog right there.
Onwards, Marty!
Onwards, Marty! I would have loved to voice act for this. I feel like I'd do a pretty good gnome voice. Oh, it's me, I'm a noob. Hey, mate. Oh, mate. I'm a gnome. You want a gnome around? Oh, gnome. It's a gnome. Alright. Yeah, it's me. Yeah, this is my gnome voice. Yeah. A hedgehog? Sonic! Get out of here, Sonic. Scamper along with your children.
Hey there.
Oh, hey there, mate. Hey. Oh, yeah. That's pretty good, hey. Are we Canadians or what are we doing here? Ah, yes. Gnomen land. Cass cooked. Cooked the Kaz. I think you fit a lot, Mickey Mouse. No!
Holy fucking shit.
Oh, come on.
That is a magnificent tower.
Oh. My mushroom can't even stand up. How do you expect to have the structural integrity to do that? When, like...
house?
Hello? Yeah, this is your house.
You can't be left standing in this condition.
Yeah. No, he's right.
Fix it within 24 hours or we replace it with a parking lot.
I was just trying to...
City regulations. Take care, have a good day, goodbye, see you later.
Also, 24 hours is insane.
I don't even live in New Dome City. Wait!
This reminds me of Gnomish. Of, oh my gosh. Wow, okay, that is, okay, this feels like I'm tripping out right now. This reminds me of, Minish Cap. You know Minish Cap? You guys ever watched... No, stop playing. You guys ever watched Minish Cap? I played Minish Cap, if you've been on stream before. Which you guys probably are. No! Ah, corporatized gnomes. Okay, that guy was just standing in the way. Ooh, look at all these nice things. Trash in the streets? That is not up to standard, but where are these houses getting torn down? Push him down the stairs, that'll help him. Nope, okay. Star Story reference. Ah, my hand! I think I snapped my hand.
Focus.
Thank you.
Me. Do you know where the hardware store is?
Want to buy drugs?
No.
No?
You got a pretty hat on you, boy.
Star Story reference.
Hello, where's the hardware store?
I'm touching it with my mouth.
What?
The hardware store's over there, but...
Oh, great. I just need some tools and some help to...
Yeah, shut the fuck up, I don't care. Damn it.
Oh man. I like how he like you can tell that he has like an effect where he makes the edges of the screen have a fuzz to it. I think it's like a I don't know what it's called. It's like a drop warp. Not drop warp.
I think I'd like to buy some tools to fix up my house. But
Yeah, I understand. That is like very I don't know why YouTube's delay is so bad. 10 seconds isn't that bad though. Like it used to be a lot. Sometimes it's worse.
You should find yourself determined when you walk into my store. This hammer cost $1 million gnome dollars. How would you like to pay?
I was thinking maybe I could
Get something cheaper.
borrow it?
Give me that hat.
You know, if you were gonna say curse words, I think this was a much better spot to have curse words. Yeah. You know, you had me in the first half, and then you lost me. You lost me, man. I think this guy's just gonna... Here, you want a hammer? You had me in the first half. It's just a construction worker.
Excuse me, what do you do?
It's just another construction worker, man.
This is amazing! But what is it?
It's a house for homeless adults, and I'm Ben. Woo!
Nice to meet you. Gross.
Oh, nice to meet you. I'm Willem. You are quite a craftsman, Ben.
Okay, you got me back. You got me back. I was almost out. Yeah, it's a blur effect that like he does on the edges.
Unauthorized.
Unauthorized! This is way above city regulations, pals. And not to mention, ugly!
Ugly? And too high? Are there no towers allowed in Gnome City?
No!
Well, what about that one?
That's it! Jail!
Oh, what about that one? Okay, that joke was good. My beard! You've committed a crime that it cannot be undone. Okay, that was a lot less violent than I thought it would be. There's like a missed opportunity to be violent. Missed opportunities to be violent, whereas you have missed opportunities to be crass. Oh, this guy! Oh my gosh, it's that guy again.
I've had enough of this city. Do you want to come to my place for a while? It's not super tidy, but...
Does it have meat? I need meat to maintain these muscles.
Hey!
Yeah, probably.
Okay, let's go!
Rolling, boys! Rolling the boy! Roll, my boy. There's my frog again. Oh, look at my frog.
Deep in this hole, she never lets me sleep. I keep digging like a mole in the dark. I find my peace.
I know that's not that's not, what's his name? Then what's the name of the black guy that does
that she wants.
I know it's not that guy, but it'd be funny if they just got like
Oh, yes, I know.
you know that one guy, what's that one black guy? The one that does the voice of Fire King and Star's purse before it became a purse. Yeah, I just plucked him out though, nature. Oh no, he ate the squirrel. How's he floating? I'm surprised he can float. 24 hours? Hey! It hasn't been 20... Oh yeah, it has been 24 hours.
Hey, stop! What's going on? That's my house!
Huh? Ah, yeah, you're too late, bud. Hey, slam her down! Let's smash this thing!
You said 24 hours.
Wait! No!
Huh?
お前はもう死んでいる。That guy's dead. Reinhardt!
Huh?
Punch him. There we go. Reinhardt!
That was awesome! He was saving
Want
my
to hear
house.
Saw Runner after video? Saw Runner? I don't know about this one, but alright, I'll do it.
Let me take a look at the house.
Let me take a look at the house, oh mama. Hold on, let me sneeze. Mecha building? Yeah, it's like, it's alright, I guess. I don't know. It's alright. Bit tall, though. Cool. I thought I was gonna say cool. Dang it. Very close, though.
Fixed up. Goodbye.
Wait! Do you want to stay?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Yippee.
Woo!
Yippee. I think it's alright. I don't think it's great. Everyone keeps dropping pilot shows. Oh wow, this place is huge now. He still got his vomit on his face, guys, didn't it? The homeless! The homeless will always be happy. The homeless yearn for the... The homeless yearn for the streets. What, an evil guy? Is that what we're doing? Is that what we're doing? We're doing an evil guy for like... Oh, he is evil. Ah, come on. A bit basic. This all feels very basic. But then again, this is like a parody show.
What a hideous tower! Competitively large!
It's kind of like a weird dichotomy. Like, the outside of the building is pretty, but the inside is like ugly and evil dark. And like, he's also like evil dark, but like he's trying to be good out. Like, is he gonna like dress up as like a good guy? I thought he was gonna be like a pretty guy. That's kind of weird. Okay, I don't know. It's like a bit like it's like weird. I thought it was gonna be a very different kind of serene kind of anime. Glove Muffin. There we go. This guy. That was gonna be like some kind of serene kind of anime or animation where like everything's like really cute and like it's really nice to be in the world. But no, this it's just like the sad like Nomius. You want an evil femboy? I was thinking more of like a Griffith type of guy, but like close enough. Griffith. Hey, that video looks pretty good. I wonder who made this video. Oh, what's this one? Betraying Dog Wife? No. Should I watch more videos? I don't know. I think we're done for today. I talked for a while. We've been going for 2 hours. I might actually watch them. What's it? Arabic McDonald's? Arabia? It is Arabic McDonald's. Yeah, what the heck? It looks like a weird ad. Alright, okay, let's watch. Do you guys know what Sbarro is? What the heck is Sbarro?
A brand so tied to suburban adolescence that it's basically shorthand for killing time before the movie starts. But while it once reigned supreme as the undisputed king
I've never heard of Sbarro.
Sbarro eventually became a punchline, mocked for its quality, gutted by bankruptcies, and immortalized as the butt of an office joke. So how did a family-owned Brooklyn deli transform into a mall icon, then collapse into memehood, only to claw its way back with a second life in gas stations and airports? Well, today we're serving up the greasy rise, fall, and reheating of Sbarro.
Did these guys come back?
Food court pizza.
Are these guys like on a resurgence? Like, who are these
Before we
people?
get started, be sure to subscribe to the Weird History Food channel. Then leave a comment letting us know what other 90s mall staples you would like to hear about next. Okay, time for a New York slice. Before it was an internet punchline or the lukewarm fallback of a mall food court, Sbarro was actually kind of classy. The chain traces back to 1956, when Italian immigrants Gennaro and Carmela Sbarro opened a little salumeria in Brooklyn's Bensonhurst neighborhood.
Ah, yes, the salumeria.
It was a full-on Italian grocery, stocked with fresh bread, pasta, sausages,
Mamma
and cheeses.
mia.
Locals knew it as a spot where you could buy mozzarella that didn't squeak when you chewed it, which is more than can be said for their mall slices decades later. The Naples family name literally translates to "this food belongs to us." And if you ever met Mama Carmela, you know she wasn't about to let you Americanize her sandwiches. According to neighbors, she was tiny but fierce.
Hey, she kind of looks like a character from
ketchup on anything.
She looks just like one of those characters from one of those mafia
The pivot to
shows.
Pizza came almost by accident. Customers loved the homemade pies so much that the Sbarros eventually opened a second location just to serve them hot. In 1970, the family made a genius move, opening a Sbarro inside Brooklyn's King
Interesting.
Plaza shopping
I don't know.
center.
I like watching these like history.
And it's still operating today, a living fossil from the golden age of malls. From there,
I like watching these kinds of like old archaic shows because like it gives me a nice sense of like how like the
20 restaurants worldwide. By the mid-1990s, Sbarro wasn't just a pizza joint, it was a mall staple.
It's always very nice to see these. Like, I just like history stuff. Like random history topics are always very nice to watch.
Odds are you were doing it while holding a greasy paper plate with Sbarro stamped on it. By the 1980s, malls weren't just shopping centers, they were America's climate-controlled town square. Cathedrals to capitalism, where teenagers worshipped at the altar of the Gap, parents sacrificed paychecks at Sears, and everyone communed together under skylights that smelled of Cinnabon. By the early 90s, the US had more than
Cinnabon.
1,500 malls. At the literal center of it all was the food court. The idea seems modern, but technically, humans have been cramming a bunch of snack options into shared spaces since the Romans built the market of trade.
Look at that dog. Look at that dog right there.
Showed
You
up
see
in the
that?
70s, with New Jersey claiming bragging rights to the first successful mall food court. But food courts weren't just functional, they became a cultural icon. For 90s kids, the food court was freedom, a place where you could ditch your parents, flirt over trays of lo mein, or linger for hours with nothing more than a $2 slice and a Mountain Dew. Rows of neon
Linger for
signs and
why would you
endless
linger
smell
for
of frying
hours?
oil
Just go
burned
home.
themselves into the
Why would you ever just linger? Like I don't get why people just like stand around. Like, do you guys not have hobbies or stuff to do?
Shorthand for the innocence and chaos of 90s adolescence, equal parts social hub and grease trap. And in this mall ecosystem, Sbarro thrived like an apex predator.
Like I always think about it. Like, well, what are people doing? Like, not doing anything. No, that's way too much bread. You guys see that? That's way too much bread.
The size of your forearm, baked ziti, and trays of lasagna. It was all cheap, filling, and strategically positioned between Sam Goody and the movie theater. Other food court tenants sold snacks. Sbarro sold a meal even a teenager could afford. Through the 1990s and 2000s, the company leaned into this identity while expanding beyond malls into
New York
airports, highway
cheese.
rest stops, and international markets, which made holding that greasy paper plate stamped with Sbarro not just dinner, it was the unofficial
They're mostly
badge
one
of
level.
mall
Why would you guys have
independence.
such tall roofs? You know, like around here we get like two two-story
Let's be
houses,
honest, there
two-story
is a dark
malls.
side to cheap, greasy pizza, and Sparrow earned a reputation as the fastest way to the nearest restroom in a mall. The crust was cardboard, the cheese was a grease trap, and the baked ziti was the color of regret. In surveys, it consistently ranked among the worst national pizza chains, with critics
It's a
calling
tragedy.
it America's
This is awful.
least essential
Oh yeah,
restaurant.
I feel like
more than just being called
in the U.S.
terrible. But it wasn't
I
just
think
the
like
questionable slices that
very.
took
I
Sparrow
never
down.
seen like a
The chain had
three-story.
married itself to the mall food
Three-story
court, just as malls
mall.
were
I think I
flatlining.
heard.
In
I
the
always see like a
2000s,
two-story
online
mall.
shopping,
Three stories.
age
I think like the bottom
alive,
third
or
one might.
Chipotle and Panera
Actually,
convinced
never mind. I
America
have
that
seen like
fast
three
food could
stories.
be fresh.
It's very
Sparrow,
rare for me to
still
ever like
reheating
get to like
pasta
a
under heat
three-story one.
lamps, looked less like a fun mall treat and more like old cafeteria food. Meanwhile, the numbers were just as ugly as the pizza. By 2011, the company was drowning under nearly $500 million in debt. Rising cheese and wheat costs in the early 2010s only made the math worse.
What a
When
waste of
mozzarella
pizza.
prices jumped 16%,
What is wrong with that cheese? Why does the
Sparrow's
cheese
margins
look like
melted
that?
faster than its cheese. Sales nosedived more than 50% from their early 2000s peak. Even worse, the company filed not one, but two bankruptcies in 3
10
years.
of me
The
tall,
first came in
50
2011, when
star,
Sparrow filed Chapter
50
11,
feet,
shut down over
50
150
feet.
locations, and
That's like
tried to
the
wipe
height
its
of a
financial
Gundam.
slate clean,
I
but
think
the
50
relief was
feet.
short-lived.
50 feet
By
converts to 20
2014,
meters.
The chain filed again, axing another 182 stores and even relocating its headquarters from New York to Ohio, presumably because you can't call yourself a New York slice if you're headquartered in a mall graveyard. At its peak in 2004, Sparrow had more than 1,000 stores around the world. A decade later, it had lost half of them. The truth is, Sparrow just didn't serve bad pizza, it served bad timing. When malls died, it was left clutching the world's saddest slice, and maybe a bottle of Pepto.
Oh yeah, the malls were dying. What year is this? When are the malls dying?
After back-to-back bankruptcies, Sparrow could have quietly faded into mall food memory alongside Suncoast Video and Orange Julius.
Oh my
Instead,
gosh,
it
what the heck is
staged a
Suncoast
comeback,
Video?
Not by improving the pizza, let's not get crazy, but by changing where it was sold. In 2015, Sparrow opened its first standalone restaurant in Columbus, Ohio, complete with delivery, carryout, and patio seating. Gone was the old Italian flag logo, replaced by a sleek slice outlined with NYC 1956 stamped across it. The chain doubled down on its signature XL New York style pizza, dough made fresh daily, whole milk mozzarella, and its familiar sweet sauce.
Oh my
But wrapped
gosh.
in a modern fast casual branding.
Not the
strategy wasn't
simplified
just about
logo.
looks. Having bet its entire future on malls, Sparrow pivoted hard towards anywhere hungry people pass through. Convenience stores, travel centers, airports, service plazas, college campuses, and even military bases. Instead
Oh
of catching
gosh, I would
teams
hate
between
to
Wet
see
Seal
that
and
in a
Spencer's,
freaking.
They were now catching truckers between gas pumps and Slurpee machines. By 2022, Sparrow had opened over 100 new locations in a single year, a record for the chain, with most of the growth coming from partnerships with big convenience store operators. The pivot paid off. In 2022, the brand celebrated its 200th domestic franchise, 300th international franchise, and 500th overall franchise.
Americans
milestone.
love
By
Pepto.
2024, it had opened
Yes.
313 new
Oh
restaurants since
no, poor
2022,
poor
including 34
Americans.
in the
And
US
overly
and
high
overseas,
salt
bringing
rates.
its global
Way too
footprint
much
to
salt
more than
in
700
American diets.
stores. Some
We need to
estimates
reduce
even
the
put
amount of
Sparrow
salt.
north of 800
Salt and
worldwide
sugar.
locations
Those are
as
just
of
too much.
2025. That's
The
a
white stuff.
carb-loaded
Cut out the white
comeback.
stuff in your life.
Meanwhile, Sparrow found a strange second life online.
The
chain became
addictive
a
white
meme,
stuff.
shorthand for bad pizza and a cultural relic people love to roast. Its most famous shout-out came from The Office, when Michael Scott declared that grabbing Sparrow was his go-to move for authentic New York pizza. That one gag cemented the chain's reputation as uncool, unsatisfying, and unforgettable. Sparrow may never shed its reputation as the sketchy slice under a heat lamp, but it's hard to argue with the numbers. Hundreds of new stores, a fresh brand identity, and a global presence that outlasted most of its mall neighbors. It's a comeback story that proves you don't have to be the best pizza, you just have to be there when people are hungry. From mall relic to gas station road warrior, Sparrow has earned a weird kind of triumph. A second life, fueled by nostalgia, convenience, and the eternal power of pizza. And if you're stranded in an airport at 11:45 p.m., that greasy XL slice isn't just dinner, it's destiny. The eternal comfort of cheap pizza when you've got nowhere else to turn. Mama Carmela would be
Also,
proud
I'm pretty
of
sure it's
that.
not cheap anymore. How much
So
does this
what
crap
do you
cost? It ain't cheap no more. Yeah, it ain't cheap no more, my buddy. Hold on, let me see. Restaurants will never be cheap again. What a tragedy. What a sad fate for my wallet mostly. I'm never buying food out ever again. I say as I prepare to buy my fourth pizza this week. I prepare to buy a fourth Domino's pizza and have it delivered to me again. Kool-Aid pie. Ew. What are we even watching? What are we even watching, YouTube? Anyway, that's it for me today. Do we have anything to talk about? Oh no, white stuff is peak. No! Cut it out! It's bad for you, the MSG! MSG, salt, sugar. That milk? Those are all mostly bad for you. Eggs? Eggs are pretty good. If you fry them, they're pretty bad. Is it a guts or a goy? What? There's a place here called Hog's Breath? Do they serve like barbecue? That sounds delicious. If it's like Hog's Breath and it's about barbecue, I'd be pretty peaked. I think my mood would be peaked from that. Let me put this away. I think we're done for today. We're just gonna put these all away. I'm gonna go clean the kitchen because I have to, not because I want to, but also because like I do it anyway. So I always just try my best to do a little bit of washing. I don't know if I actually do, but like yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye bye. Bye bye everyone. Bye bye. They have long curly chips. Oh, you mean fish? The fries chips. I see. It's like that would be weird to have curly chips. Curly like a. Bye bye. I'll see you guys tomorrow for Wind Waker, and hopefully Wind Waker. I don't fall asleep mid play. Oh yeah, you know I almost forgot. Hold on, spin the wheel again. Need to find which movie are we watching? We're watching Godzilla versus Hedorah. Hold on, let me see if I can find that. Godzilla versus Hedorah? When did this come out? 1971. Ah, that sounds pretty cool. Yeah, we'll watch that. Alright, so we're gonna watch Godzilla versus Hedorah on Discord. If you guys show up for Sunday movie nights, we're watching Godzilla vs. Hedorah. Okay, bye-bye. Bye-bye, everyone.